What's up, everybody? It's MDP here to do another video. This video is going to be called Illia Topuria is the number one pound for pound fighter in the UFC. And I just wanted to make this video because I keep, I don't agree with the people that I'm hearing being referred to as the best pound for pound in the sport right now, fighting right now, currently. And I do agree that John Jones and Demetrius Johnson, you know, maybe even Khabib are the three best fighters that have ever done it that I'm aware of. They're the three best. I'm not sure who I would consider pound for pound, but it's between one of those three of all time. And I know, Demetrius Johnson has losses, but if you look at his wins, even when he lost to Adriano Moraes, he came back and knocked him out, then beat him again. Yeah. Even though this video is not even about who the best pound for pound is of all time. Like I said, that could be John Jones, Demetrius could be one of the three. The best pound for pound fight in the sport right now though is Illia Topuria. Hands down. It ain't even a question. You know, I do argue. John Jones has an argument for definitely being up there. He beat Shogun, then beat Stipe Miocic, and as I said before, I don't care if Stipe is past his prime or not. John Jones decimated that dude, decimated him, made him look like a little kid in there, and that wasn't Stipe being past his prime. That was just as much John Jones as being that good of a fighter. You know, But once again, I'm getting sidetracked. The video is about Ilya Topuria and why he's the best. But I guess I'm just explaining why John Jones, even though he there's an argument, and even though Dana White's really the only one making this argument, the argument can be made because of his, what he's done in the past and what he's just done. But that doesn't compare to what Ilya Topuria did in the featherweight division. Or let's talk about the other guy we hear a lot about, Islam Makhachev, being a pound for pound. He beat uh, Alexander Volkanovski. The first time he barely beat him, skin of his teeth won. The second time he beat him by knockout in the first round. For a fight Alexander Volkanovski took on like a couple weeks' notice. So you got to take that one with a grain of salt. And he beat Dustin Poirier, who everybody who's held a lightweight title in the last few years has beaten Dustin Poirier. All of them have submitted him. Khabib did it, Charles Oliveira did it, and now Islam did it. So I can't even count that win. I mean, I count it. Dustin's an awesome fighter, but it's nowhere near as impressive as what Ilya Topuria did to Volkanovski on a full camp and Max Holloway, especially Max Holloway. And the truth is, Ilya Topuria can do something I've never seen another fighter do. And saying is how he did it to Max Holloway, somebody who was significantly bigger than him, and with the iron jaw. I've never even seen Max Holloway get knocked down. Much less, or maybe I have seen him get knocked down, but nobody's never knocked him out. Nobody's never even. Actually, he has been stopped, I think. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. As of recently, since he's been, the featherweight champ, and after that, Holloway has been an absolute beast. Destroyed Justin Gaethje. Just not that long ago, Holloway is a beast. To knock him out like that is one of the most incredible feats of mixed martial arts I've ever seen. And to be honest, he knocked out Volk the same way. Ilya Topuria is walking these people down and just knocking them out. He's walking them down and knocking them out. Nobody else does that. Even Conor McGregor in his prime was a counterpuncher. He wasn't walking nobody down and knocking them out. He was knocking them out off the counterpunch. And Conor McGregor might be the greatest counterpuncher ever in the UFC. And that's only because Ilya Topuria doesn't counterpunch. He just walks you down and knocks you out. And let's not forget that Ilya Topuria is also undefeated. He's never been beaten. So, you know, he's beaten everybody in the featherweight division except for everybody of note. I don't think there's anybody in the featherweight division that can mess with him. I don't think Diego Lopez can mess with. I think the same thing that happened to Holloway is going to happen to Diego Lopez and everybody else. That's just how good Illia Topuria is. This dude, man. And then don't even forget that when he fought Max Holloway, he also lifted him up and slammed him down. How often do you see Holloway get taken down like that? And Holloway was significantly bigger than Topuria in that fight. So that tells me that Topuria can definitely go up to lightweight and fight at lightweight. For sure. So him versus Islam, if we really want to see what the best pound for pound is, man, that's a fight I really, really want to see. I'm not even a fan of the champ versus champ fights. I'm really not. I really would rather see people stick to their divisions. But if there's one case of a champ versus champ I want to see, it is Ilya Topuria and Islam Makhachev. And even I'm gonna tell y'all, I wouldn't mind saying Dricus and Alex Pereira either. I wouldn't mind saying that one too. I honestly don't think Sean can beat Dricus. I think he'll give him another tough fight. But Sean wants to fight. He does that sparring. I love Sean Strickland, don't get me wrong. But he does that sparring, you're gonna win some. It's 50-50 how that's gonna go. Some judges gonna like it, some judges not. And Sean ain't really stopping nobody or knocking nobody out. So I really don't see him beating Dricus. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Dricus stops him this time. I think Sean Strickland might get stopped in the next fight. We'll see. Or he might pull another Izzy and beat Dricus. You like this is MMA, so you just never know. But anyway, back to Ilya Topuria. Like I said, man, his wins over Volk and Max Holloway. Now keep in mind, he knocked out Max Holloway after Max Holloway just knocked out Justin Gaethje at lightweight. So yeah, man, Ilya, for who he's beaten, being undefeated, he's definitely the best pound for pound fighter right now. You know, like I said, Islam's competition has been a little questionable. Even John Jones is a little questionable. Ilya Topuria is not questionable. He's the real deal. And yeah, he's the best pound for pound fighter in the sport. You know, and yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one on up. It ain't really much else to say about it. Please like the video. Hey, if you have any comments, if you disagree with me, tell me who your best pound for pound fighter is. But can you really, really disagree with anything I said in this video? I don't think you can. But if you do, man, I welcome it. I love to talk MMA. So anybody who wants to drop a comment, if you like MMA and you want to talk about MMA, you can always talk about MMA with me anytime. I love to talk about it. You know, Normally I get pretty cool. I used to get some rough comments, but now everything been pretty cool. Even if people disagree with me, I still try to be respectful of their opinions. People have been pretty cool with the comments lately. So man, I please encourage, to keep that up. I love it. And yeah, please tell me what you think. And other than that, y'all, thank you for watching this video. I love you all. Peace.